So we are back already, Debbie Halls-Evans, for day 5 of our global launch of and coaching. This is another exciting day. We're in different locations today. Where are you?
I'm actually in a car. So yes, we've still got a countdown going on Instagram at the minute, which is interesting. So there's a delay and a lag to Instagram. So yeah, I'm currently in a car, which I think is really good because it does connect us directly into our D-log for today as well. So yes, just proving that wherever we are, whatever we're doing, we have the control to do what we need to do, and it's our choice.
And today's D-log, Debbie, is all about mindset, and we've particularly written it like this because I think it's most of us know, many of us might not know, is that mindset is an action. It's not just a state of mind. It's something you physically, mentally, spiritually have to make a choice with on a day-to-day basis. What kind of things do you do?
So what I just want to add to that as well. One of the things that you've coached for years is mindset. Use the word itself, but actually use it and say, how am I going to set my mind? And I think that's really important. And I think this is the bit about how we deal with the stuff in the head and being really conscious that our brain only does what we tell it. And it's like there's a whole subconscious conscious thing that you coach and then we coach across our business. Our brain will only do what we tell it. So therefore, if we allow ourselves to be driven by external people telling us it's a bad day or it's hump day on a Wednesday, Monday blues, we allow ourselves to fall into that. If somebody else is in a bad mood and you pick up that, it is your choice to set your mind. And I think that's a really important thing. Not saying any of this is easy, but what I'm saying is we have the control if we give ourselves permission to do that.
And just a quick one, Debbie. I've got a comment from LinkedIn. Here it is. Adam Wagster. That's a great photo, Adam. Thank you for enjoying the program so far. Appreciate your feedback. It's always valued. So let's jump into the actual D-log for today, and then we can talk about it just a little bit more.
Great. Welcome to And Coaching, your daily dose of action and insight. This audio thought will help you be more intentional, set your thoughts positively, practice a skill, and do something differently. Combine this with something else that you do, walking the dog, brushing your teeth, brewing a coffee, even driving to work. Turn your idle time into an opportunity.
This D-log is all about mindset, your ability to set your mindset on a daily basis. If you put a hyphen in between the word mind and set, it reveals to us a clue that was there the whole time. It's all about your ability to set your mind. The better you become at setting your mindset on a daily basis, the much better your whole life will become. Here is a skill that's going to help you do that. It's about dealing with your thinking, dealing with your thought life, and determining, is it going to help or hinder you? Imagine you're doing your teeth right now and you're using this idle time in order to stimulate your thoughts. A good practice is to use that time and repurpose it to make decisions about your thinking that day. As simple as this. You may decide, I'm going to have a good day today. You might decide, I'm going to show up in all of my conversations and be present and really listen as many times as I can. Having a moment in your routine to determine your thoughts for the day helps you set your mindset. Here's another example. Have you ever been in a situation where you find yourself drifting away and starting to think about a whole host of other thoughts or ideas, almost in a semi-trance like? You just go off into a space in your head. The question I'd like you to ask is this helping you at that moment in time, or is it hindering you? Does it actually stop you from going on and being successful or effective or getting things done or productive, or is it hindering you, which means you stop doing any work, you actually take ages out of your diary, loads of things just don't simply happen because you went off into a drift? One of the things you can do when you're in this situation is to remember to reset your mind. Go back to the thought you made in the morning when you were doing your teeth and then recommit yourself to that action there and then, therefore taking control of your thoughts. As you go into this day, become more mindful of the moments where you might just drift off, and take that moment to practice setting your mindset, getting reset, and making the most of that day.
And just like that, you've added a powerful method to your toolkit with and coaching. Each day you'll learn.
So, Debbie, what do you think about this whole idea of when you drift off, becoming more aware of your thought process?
Well, for me, I think it's the one that we all do. And I think we, even as coaches, we can all allow ourselves for our thoughts to consume us. So I think it's getting into the acknowledgement and understanding, where's my brain going, what am I telling myself, how am I reacting to that. So really understanding. Again, a brilliant way of doing it is use the word and. What action am I actually taking now? What can I do differently in this moment? And I think that's the different about mindset. It's about the instant moment. It's not about thinking I'm going to set my mindset for tomorrow. It's actually in the moment. And I think that's really important, because the example I was thinking about when it was playing was that time when the kids were teenagers, and we first got Monty, the dog, the most amazing dog in the world, and the kids would go, oh, I'm not a morning person, or they'd come in really, really grumpy, and within seconds, nanoseconds of seeing the puppy, they would change and their mindset would change and they'd be jolly and happy. And actually, probably not our best parenting moment, but when we identified that was their moment of, you've just changed your mindset. So that's exactly the same as you saying you're not a morning person. You saying that I can't do this and I can't do that, delete the T. But I think that's the part of it. We can all do it. We just sometimes forget to choose our mindset.
And it's learning, isn't it, to intercept your thoughts in that moment, isn't it? It's realizing that the thoughts you're having might not necessarily be the best type of thoughts. There's a lot of teachings out there from the past that talk about changing thoughts into positive ones. Actually, these days I find that's not quite the best advice. It's about learning to acknowledge the thought, recognize it had an intention, and let the energy move on. So, and then once that's happened, deciding what you're going to think about instead that will be more resourceful for you, more useful to you. And the other thing I like about the dialogue, this particular one, is that reminding us to set an intention at the start of your day that allows you to take control of that mindset when it does go off squiffy or goes off left or right or somewhere you didn't intend, is to take yourself back to a place you were earlier in the day. So for anyone who hasn't perhaps followed us all week, what are we actually doing in this broadcast, Debbie?
So we are showing you our new product, which is called and.coaching. And coaching is about not just having a coach on a weekly or a monthly basis, which can be very expensive because you're working on a one-on-one basis. But this is also having us, literally us in your pocket, walking side by side through your day. So we do daily coaching, under 3 minutes every single day, to really allow you to do this. Set your intention, create yourself a day of success, set your mind, understand gratitude, success. So we actually give you tools and techniques every single day. Oh, thanks, Dave. So Dave's just shared what we've done so far in the D-Log stack.
Debbie, just to clarify, so when you say we give you tools and techniques daily, is that every single day?
That's every single day. And it's a login. So it's an online platform that you can log into. The daily it drops every single day. So when you start, you have a new D-Log. And it's really exciting. Tomorrow, we're going to show you what's inside that portal and what it actually looks like. We also do a journal, because embedding your learning, thank you very much, embedding your learning by writing it down is super powerful. And it's all about accountability. So we're going to do weekly accountability. Then we do two live sessions with us, which is monthly and quarterly. So it's a whole package of coaching for a brilliant price of £129 a month, to have us with you all the time. And it's, we've been beta testing this since last year, and the feedback's been absolutely awesome, which is really exciting for us. But we know it works. This is not about just an instant one session. This is about having a coach available to you at all times. And on top of that, we also have our community, and the community is even a more layered approach, because you can ask us a question at any time and somebody will get back to you with a specific answer for your coaching need.
And today we've been talking about mindset, setting your mindset, sharing the D-Log with you, encouraging you at this point, depending on where you are in the world, to have that thought now. You probably already have. If you have already, remind yourself what that thought was. What is the thing that you're going to be really focused on in your thought life during the day that's good for you, good for those around you, and good for the team you might be part of? You see, having a D-log is a moment in time. Like Debbie said, it's 3 minutes to set your mindset up. And I'd like to encourage anyone who's watched this today, join the 7 days, do one other thing in that process, right? Do one other thing. Stop, add it to your routine. Where are you going to do it in the 7-day free test? Are you going to do it in your car? Are you going to do it walking the dog? Are you going to do it, for example, as the first thing you do at your desk? Maybe you get your brew, you sat there with your coffee or your tea or any other drink of choice, and you're going, right, before I start, I'm going to listen to this 3 minutes and I'm going to think about something different. And then when it's over, I'm literally going to get started with my day with all of the energy I can muster to be successful today. So we will see you once again tomorrow to go through what Debbie just said, the weekly version. Thank you for signing in. We're super excited about what and.coaching is going to do, and we will see you on the next one.
And just like that, you've added a powerful method to your toolkit with and.coaching. Each day you're learning new skills, and now it's time to witness the daily magic you're capable of creating. Remember, this is the daily choice. Make it count every single day. Fueling your mind, fueling your life.